Good morning. How are you doing this morning? It is so early. It's been a long night. It was a long day yesterday. I was just checking in and seeing how you're doing, how your night was with your loved ones. Did you have a good night? Did you have a bad night? Our moon is doing some weird things here. Um, it is so early, and I am not, I don't always have makeup on. I'm getting ready to, actually, I'm getting ready to start work right now. I'm in my office at home. Um, Thought I would check in and say hi. Yesterday, if you can remember, this is one of our little things that we have that goes on in our house with Grandpa. Um, my husband and I had to go to St. Louis University to have some tests done for him. And afterwards, we were meeting my daughter. It was her birthday yesterday. And we wanted to take her shopping for a few things and let her pick out what she wanted for her birthday, pick out an outfit or two. And so I had to have a caregiver, sitter, some family member come in and stay with Grandpa yesterday. And my aunt came, and I so appreciate that. Um, it always makes me laugh um, when I have a family member especially come in and take care of Grandpa. I didn't get home until 6 o'clock last night. There was a lot of traffic coming home, and my husband got home a little bit earlier with him, and he had already told me. He said, he's really holding on today. He's trying to hold on. Um, by the time I got home, he was very excited because it was my aunt and my mom that came by and stayed with him and spent some time with him yesterday, and that was very exciting to him. He loves to have anybody new come. On the downside of that, of me getting a day out of the house, of me getting a day away, our day started yesterday at 4 o'clock in the morning to make it there on time to get chickens fed and everybody dealt with in the house. And by the time we got back, he was, my aunt was gone, my mom was gone. So I don't know how your loved ones do it when they have visitors come, if there's two different personalities that they have, because that's what happens with me. And I guess he did wonderful with them. And by the time that I got home, he wasn't really thrilled to death that it was just me. He would have rather have had more visitors. I don't know. He, we had a little bit of acting out last night. I was up and down all night just because he was moving around and I can hear him moving. And I know you're probably the same way when your loved one's up and moving. There's so many things that it's like having a toddler in the house or a really young one back in the house, where they can get up and they can move and they can hurt themselves, or they could, he really doesn't have anything in his room that he could do to really physically hurt anybody but or himself. But there's always that fear of him falling. So I was up and down with him all night long, trying to calm him down and let him know that yesterday was it. I'm not going to be leaving him again. He knows that we have such a strict schedule on what he does, and so when anything changes, just even a little bit, it really throws him out of whack. Actually, it throws everything in the entire house out of whack. Does that happen with you? It wasn't that he was acting out. He's crazy, and I've said before that I'm really lucky because we're not to the point where he's mean, and he's still very nice and sweet. And if we go back and talk about the Korean War, we can talk all day long. But if we, you know how it is. Um, I just, these are the mornings that I'm just sitting here with my cup of coffee. I have to work. It's now 6 a.m. I've already fed the chickens. I've already done, you know, I've been up for an hour because I've checked on him to make sure he's okay. Um, Gotten the dog out. This is one of those days that I told you I'm tired. I am so tired. Um, and I know that this weekend is, we all have a big day coming up. We've got Father's Day coming up and holidays. How are you going to do it this weekend? What are you going to do? Um, are you going to try to have your loved one interact with family? I still do as much as I can, even when other family members don't come to visit on those special days. We still try to make it a day like Father's Day is going to be a day for him and my husband, and it's a big day. And no matter what, whether anybody comes to visit or not, it's still their special day. And so and what do you do? What do you give your loved one for Father's Day? What makes them happy still? Grandpa loves music, but we can pull YouTube up, we can pull up the music channels up. He's got hundreds and hundreds of CDs. That was one of his things before he moved in. He started buying CDs of music. So his room is filled with CDs. So what do you buy somebody that has everything right in their little area that is perfect for them? What do you do for your loved ones? I would love to hear your stories. I actually, for him, touch is still so very important. At Christmas time, I had actually gone out and when all of the stores had all the really fuzzy, warm, awesome blankets, the touchy-feely blankets, I went and bought a few extra of those so that, for one, he could, after they've been washed enough, that awesome softness goes away, and this way I can give him in. So I've got one of those to give to him. I'm, giving him a few clothes. He likes. It's not that he even cares what's inside at this point of the package. He likes to unwrap something. He's like the rest of us. And do your loved ones still? Do they appreciate? Do they see what's going on with other other things that are happening in the family and want to interact, like with Father's Day? How was your night last night? Did you get any sleep? Because I didn't get a good amount of sleep last night, and it's going to be another long day. It's going to be a couple pots of coffee day. Let me know how your night went. Let me know how your day went yesterday. I hope you had a fantastic day. I hope you have a fantastic day for today. Try to find something to do for you. I look so adorable today. But I've told you, everything is not rosy and wonderful here. I don't always, I've tried to start making sure I take a shower before I start work in the morning, and today it was I couldn't do it. I'm going to have to take one at my lunchtime or break. But what are you going to do today to do something for you, something nice for you? Whether it's go outside, take a walk, take a nap when there's napping, do something good for you. Be kind to yourself. Boost yourself. Let me know what you're doing for Father's Day, because it may be something that I haven't thought of, and I would love to hear your ideas, especially for gifts, things that make your loved ones happy, because it definitely might be something that makes mine. So have a great day. Thank you. Bye.